Hello and welcome back to Man-Child Motorsports. Today we have Group 3 of Round 1 in the Mini Truck Madness Tournament. I am your host, Taylor Drift, along with
Papa Pugsley. Look at those trucks. Those nice looking trucks. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket and who's going to be racing tonight.
In the first race, we will have Sneaky Bob, N Count, Sindar Foley, and Arlo. In the second race, it will be Grumpy Cloud, Ragtag Jim, Laro, and Lil Bruce.
Let's take a look and see what's going to take to get on the top 5. It'll take a 7.0365 to get on the top 5 tonight.
Let's see our introductions for the first race. First up, we have Sneaky Bob from Vapor Racing in his Datsun 620, weighing 58 grams.
Next, we have N Count from Chase Family Racing. He'll be driving a 69 Chevy pickup, coming in at 59.1 grams.
Now, it is Sindar Foley in a Mazda Rifu weighing 54.3 grams.
The last one in this group is Arlo from Arlo Racing, driving a Mazda Rifu, coming in at 57.4 grams. So we have Sneaky Bob in the pole, we have N Count up front with him, and Cinder and Arlo are in the back. That was a fast lap there, 7.08 there, but not fast enough to get on top 5, so Blue Line keeps the spot.
Sneaky Bob and Arlo got off to an early lead and didn't look back. Sindar had a nice pass on N Count. Sindar flips around the final corner but is still able to finish.
We have Sneaky Bob in the lead with 4, Arlo with 3. We have N Count in the pole and Cinder Foley coming up to the front row with him. Going into the butterfly, Cinder flips it over, but he's able to get back on his wheels. He holds up Arlo too, so those guys are going to be way behind. By N Count and Sneaky Bob come out to the lead. Coming down on the last thing there, N Count flips, but Sneaky Bob's able to get around him and get another first place. And here comes the rest coming through. So you got N Count, Cinder, and Arlo. So that gives 8 to Sneaky Bob. Everybody else sitting at 4. Let's see what happens now. Cinder's in the pole.
Arlo shoots off to a big lead while Sneaky Bob pushed Cinder off the road into the rocks and N Count gets hung up behind him. Arlo and Bob zoom down to the finish.
Into our last lap, we got Sneaky Bob with 11, we got Arlo with 8, and they're both in the front row. Arlo's in the pole. Let's see what happens. And another fast lap, but not quite enough to get on the board there. Arlo's already sitting on there with the 6.97 there. But coming down, they all make it around. The camper's real good. You got Sneaky Bob and Arlo off to the lead. They're leading the whole way down, coming down. Cinder has some issues coming around right before that last turn. Is not able to finish. And N Count's going to come in third. So we have Sneaky Bob's our winner with 15. Arlo's got 11. So they'll be going on to the next round. Congratulations.
For the next race, we have Grumpy Cloud from Grumpy Cloud Racing in a Mazda Rifu weighing 57.4 grams.
Then we have Ragtag Jim from Ragtag Racing in his 69 Chevy pickup, coming in at 54.6 grams.
Next, we have Laro from 409. Diecast driving a Mazda Rifu coming in at 60.6 grams.
Lastly, we have Little Bruce from Scalfaro Racing. He's driving a Datsun 620, coming in at 57.2 grams. We'll be starting off with Grumpy Cloud in the pole and Ragtag at the front with him. Butterfly, like Ragtag's little top heavy, and flips over there and holds him and Lauro up. Now you got Grumpy Cloud and Little Bruce coming all the way down. Grumpy Cloud flips, but Little Bruce pushes him across, and Grumpy Cloud still gets the win. So you got Grumpy Cloud at 4, Little Bruce at 3, and now Ragtag's over into the pole.
Everyone made it through the butterfly turn good this time. Grumpy Cloud scrapes the rocks by the campers, and Lil Bruce gets caught up there too. Lauro and Ragtag come in for first and second.
All right, going to the third race. Everybody's within 1 point of each other. You got Lauro in the pole, and Lil Bruce comes up the front row with him. There was no issues at all in the butterfly this time around. Everybody got through there good. Coming around the campers, though, was a different question. Coming down, Lauro hits the first rock, and everybody gets piled up behind him. And it's Little Bruce going down for the win all by himself. All he's got to do is keep her straight and get a finish. It's got Little Bruce with 7. And you got Lauro and Grumpy Cloud with 4. Ragtag with 3 going to the last race.
Everyone shot out like a rocket on this one. They all got in single file around the campers and made a mad dash for the finish.
So we end up with Little Bruce winning with 11 points. You got Lauro coming in second with 7. The other two had 5. So Lauro and Little Bruce will be moving on. Congratulations.
Great driving, everyone. So Sneaky Bob, Arlo, Lil Bruce, and Lauro all advance to the next round. Let's see who will be racing next week in the final group of the first round.
Here's the whole bracket, but let's focus in on group number 4 that'll be racing next week. Looks like we're going to be having Dreddy, Matt McDriver, Marco Polo, and Ross Sungod in the first group. And then Craigster Sr., Coots, Scotty, and Ash will be in the second group.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next week.